car company at a mobile conference. Who are you talking to? How are you getting more mobile?
They actually always ask us the question why we are the mobile world congress. First of all, we are in Barcelona. That's our city. And the second is that SEAT wants really to be a champion in the connected car. And so there are so many technologies that are evolving and coming into the product. We need to be here. So this is the reason why we are here. And actually, it's a pretty credible presence, I have to say, because everybody comes from other sectors to talk to us.
What about acquisitions? Because you've just been buying Respiro. Am I saying that correctly?
Respiro.
Respiro. With a little bit of a Spanish twist. It is, of course, a ride-sharing company. Yeah. You've been buying into that, but you say there's more acquisitions and ventures to come. Where?
But look, I think that the idea of engaging with the car sharing and ride sharing companies also a way to learn how mobility platform will work into the future. So you have to understand the operations, the logistics, the economics, etc. There is a potential to grow this company and maybe to use it as a platform to integrate all new technology that we have in our product and use it as a lab. So this is basically the idea, but we have been engaged since a couple of years in trying to open the company to other company. We have a lot of experience, a lot of partnership with the big ones, from Telefonica to banks, etc., etc. Because I think
why banks?
Yeah, because this payment system, for example, this is one of the issues. But we believe in the fact that to solve some of the problems or the challenges of the future, you actually need to cut the sectors horizontally. So that's our philosophy, and it's actually bringing us a lot of new ideas and different perspective on the things.
Talking of problems and challenges, it's interesting that we've just seen your parent company Volkswagen agree to settle in the United States the lawsuit. Is that a relief for you?
I mean, this is a question you have to ask to our colleague into the group. So my job is to, let's say, run this company, and I think we've had the last 2 years, two of the best years in the history of SEAT. We will announce the results in Madrid on the 22nd of March, and I can only tell you that right now that it seems that the closing is confirming the positive trend. So we are in a time where SEAT has the resources financially to invest into the thing, and all the discontinuity that we see in the market, and also technological one, I think would be a chance for a brand, a kind of a challenger brand, an outsider like SEAT that comes up, and maybe in the next lap will find itself in a better competitive position.
So is emissions in the past for SEAT?
No, I think let's say SEAT has had a lot of troubles in the past financially, also in terms of positioning. But I think right now, also in the group, we have a much more clear role. We are the youngest brand in Europe across all brands, not only of the Volkswagen Group. And let's say the majority of our customers comes from the outside. So we are actually a kind of gate to conquest the new generation and bring that in the Volkswagen family. It's very clear to everybody.
What about being based here in Catalonia, as you say? What about the response we've seen to the King of Spain just coming here for Mobile World Congress? There's been protests. How does it affect you running a business in the separatist area?
I think obviously it's something that worries us because we are here. We have always said also when the things went very tough maybe a few months ago, our position was very balanced. We don't do politics. We are entrepreneurs. We are a company. So my priority is to make sure that I continue to run my company to save and to protect the job of our people, to develop, to hire people, to develop technology. So as far as this discussion doesn't get into operations, into our and damages our operation, then we shouldn't say anything. That's what we did, and so far nothing let's say happened. Actually, we had a very, very good performance. So this is our position. Obviously, we like to have stability. We need to have clarity. We would like the authorities to find a way to have, because there's no government here after the election. So I think that will help us a lot to be able to keep running our project and do also other projects and develop the business.
Are you confident to spend money? Are you confident to make more acquisitions? Are you confident to be able to build your challenger business, as you say?
I think so. I think we are also getting let's say more and more knowledgeable. about the things, the kind of ecosystem we need, what kind of company we need, how to invest in them. It was a learning process because, for us it was the first time we could engage with, small startups or tech company. They're coming from another world, another perspective. The automotive industry has been always a little bit like, focused on itself. And yeah, it's a learning process, but as a, old car guy, I think it's a very interesting, it's something, everything is changed, so I'm learning every day. It's really cool.